What's up, guys? It's Dave. Today is Saturday. It's a beautiful day here in Coronado, California, as you can see, and I am cooking today. I'm watching college football, which is awesome. Super excited for the start of college football season. Why don't we go see what I've got in the kitchen? All right, so we're cooking, and today we are cooking stuffed peppers. So I got some bell peppers that I've hollowed out. I've got some poblano chilies that I've hollowed out. And so this is a paleo recipe. For those of you who don't know what that is, grain-free is a really oversimplification of what paleo is all about. But that's one of the main tenets. It's a lower carbohydrate, higher protein, moderate fat approach where we eat whole foods and we don't worry about meat. We eat lots of meat. We in fact love meat, and that's what I'm going to be stuffing these peppers with. A couple of my favorite cookbooks before I show you what I am cooking. This one, Mark Sisson's Primal Blueprint Cookbook, excellent. Everyday Paleo is another one that I really like. You can see we got some of our favorite recipes tagged. Practical Paleo, which is another pretty good one. There's some good stuff in here. A lot of recipes, not that many that I really love. And then my favorite one, which is Make It Paleo. And this one doesn't have as many marked because everything in it is good. This is really the best, I think, of the bunch, but they're all really good. There's a ton of great online resources where you can find recipes to make things paleo. So, what am I making today? All right, so what I did was I took a whole white onion. You'll be able to see this, I hope. Whole white onion, and the tops of the peppers that were usable. A whole bell pepper, the tops of the poblano, a bunch of cilantro, and jalapeno. And I diced all that up, and then I'm going to throw that in with the meat that I am sauteing, and we'll be there in just 1 second. All right, so I've got all of these little chopped up veggies, as you can see, in my meat. The meat's been cooking for a little bit already. Quick note on one of the things I really have enjoyed about getting to learn more about the paleo lifestyle and how we cook. A lot of care is taken in the ingredients. In other words, this is grass-fed beef that I'm using here, that I got at a market that I trust. It's actually grass-fed beef, and organic vegetables, higher quality foods, okay? More nutritious foods, things that haven't been cooked with antibiotics, that type of stuff is one of the things I've really enjoyed as far as getting to know what this is all about and how this is really affecting my body, how all the food that I put in my body is really fueling me. So that is something I think that is kind of cool that I always sort of get people to try and pay attention to. So you just kind of stir this stuff in there. Probably going to add a little more cilantro because I can see this is not as cilantro-y as I had wanted. That's a real word, cilantro-y. But I'm just going to sort of, for now, let this cook for a while on really low heat. I don't want to dry it out. I'm probably going to add some olive oil here just to make sure that it doesn't dry out. This meat is, not only is it grass-fed, but it's really lean, so it doesn't have a lot of fat, and normally I wouldn't worry about fat content of meat. It would be fine, but if you're cooking with really lean meat, a lot of times it will dry out, so that's kind of something to be conscious of. But yeah, I'm just going to take this and basically, pretty simple, I have a bowl made out of a pepper, and I'm going to fill the pepper with this filling, and then I'm going to bake it, and then I will show you what it looks like when I'm done. All right, we'll be back. All right, we are back, and I forgot to mention something about what I put in the big mix here, which was garlic. Okay, so quite a bit of garlic, almost a whole clove. Some of it I chopped really finely, some of it I left bigger chunks, some I used a little press and mashed it in there. Lots of garlic. I love garlic, gives flavor, very healthy, love garlic. Okay, so one of the things I mentioned we are stuffing today is a poblano. And you want to remove the skin on the poblano chili. Okay, so, I kind of finely minced the ones that I put in there already. Probably should have taken the skin off. So I have 2 of them. There are a couple different ways you can do this to get the skin off. The easiest way is if you have a barbecue or like a gas burning stove, which you don't. You just kind of kind of fire roast them, I guess, and then put them in a plastic bag or a plastic container, or I actually like glass when I'm doing things like this. and they kind of steam themselves, and the skin just brushes right off. You want to do that, I guess, steam it for about 5 to 10 minutes, something like that. So I don't have that because we have an electric stove, and that's what we're stuck with. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a cookie sheet, which I've cleverly lined with coconut oil. It's another thing about Paleo that I really love. Turn me on to coconut oil. Coconut oil, you look at the numbers and you say, wow, that can't be good for me. It's got a lot of saturated fat. These are really healthy saturated fats. Coconut oil is one of my favorite products. The spray is convenient, but it also comes in oil form, which is kind of waxy. And when it heats up, it's really nice to cook with. Also cooks really great at high temperatures. So, what I'm going to do, I'm going to put these on my cookie sheet, and I'm going to put them under the broiler. And I'm going to watch them carefully. And then I'm going to put them into the glass container that I'm going to use to steam them, and we'll take the skin right off, and then we're going to eat. Well, we're going to stuff them, and then we're going to eat. All right, see you in a bit. All right, it's a beautiful night here in SoCal. I'm going to show you what is the pending sunset in just a second. For now, let's see how the peppers are coming out. I've been out surfing earlier. It was really fun. Left my peppers, and let's see what we got. Very nice. So, there you go. Peppers, beef, no grain, no need, all good, excited to eat. Have a great night. All right, everybody, I don't get to do this too often, so just so you can see, the kitchen's over there. That's where we were earlier. Stay classy, San Diego. Here we are, Coronado, California. Beautiful, beautiful evening. Virtually no surf, but you know, it's fun anyway. It's actually a little bit better on the other side of this building where you can't see. Tell you what, you don't want to do this. Look down. Oh my God. Have a good night.